Hi guys. I wanted to share with you a little bit today about um, having a vision and really what that vision can do for you, and some of the things that come along with it. Because for so many years, especially after becoming a wife and having kids and stuff, I kind of resigned to the fact of this was my life, this was how I was going to feel. I wasn't going to be able to get my body back. I wasn't going to be able to, do the things that I was able to do when I was younger, pre marriage and pre kids. And, I'm going to be I am almost 40, not going to be, I am almost 40 years old. And I just didn't want to feel like the number mattered. I wanted to, not just resign to the fact of, oh, well, I'm older now. I can't do those things. And I always knew that that part of me wasn't comfortable staying there. But that was a key word that I just used actually, because comfortable is the thing that we can't be in order to reach our potential. And the number one thing that we have to sacrifice in order to achieve our goals and to achieve the capability and the execution that we need to get to our vision, we have to sacrifice our comfort. We have to step out of our comfort zone. If you put your feet together and you draw a box around them, that's your comfort zone. It's a pretty small place, and we want it to be a bigger place. And I know that everybody else wants it to be a bigger place too. Of course, we want that comfort place to come back to. God, do I love coming home and just throwing on sweatpants and a sweatshirt. I'm in a sweatpants and sweatshirt now because that's my comfortability, but I can't do that every day of my life. I have to have the strength to be able to push outside of my comfort zone, because my goals are way outside of my comfort zone. And you have to work towards little steps in order for you to get to reach those goals. In order to achieve a level of performance that is greater than your current performance, you need a vision of the future that is bigger than your present. Think about that line. In order to achieve a level of performance that is greater than your current performance, you'll need a vision of the future that is bigger than your present. You must be connected to that vision. My vision, I didn't want to feel this way. I felt that my life should be the same. I should have the same energy. I wanted to go out and do things. I wanted to be adventurous. I wanted to experience different things with my children. I wanted to experience different things with my husband. I wanted to be able to go places by myself. But in the place that I was, I didn't have any desire or motivation to do that stuff. I was comfortable resigning to the fact that this was going to be my life. And that's the furthest thing from the truth for any of us. When we say we're comfortable, that just means that we don't want to put the work into it to get outside of our comfort zone, and to start taking those actions needed to get to that vision. And it's hard. It is hard to take those first steps. I get it. I've been there, but I've also been on the other side of it. And I can tell you the feeling on the other side is so much better. Our vision is really our starting point to everything. And I really loved this line in a book that I was reading. We create everything twice. When we're working towards our goals. The first time we create it in our minds. The second time we do the actions of it. And oftentimes when we're setting a goal, we say, okay, I want to lose 10 pounds. My actions are I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week and I'm going to do A, B, and C. The thought process behind it is not there. Why do you want to lose the weight? Why do you want to keep going to the gym? If we don't have that, we aren't going to push outside of the comfort zone. Vision and your why is really the first place that we engage our thinking in order to move on to the next step. But it is also the step that is missed most often, which is why we recreate and we restart with whatever goal it is. For me, health and fitness has been a goal of mine since my first kid. Kaylee, my oldest daughter, is going to be 10. So for 10 years, I have had this goal. I didn't have the vision until 2 years ago. It takes time. It takes help. It takes support. Nobody has to do it alone. My accountability group was amazing. But it really does start with that thought process and having that emotional connection. So again, I want you guys to think about your vision, why, write it down all over the place, post it all over the place, know why you are getting started in the first place. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself stopping and starting over again. So if you need help with that, reach out to me, reach out to another coach, and let's get started. I really hope that helps you guys. It really, my vision has always been in the back of my head since the day I started this journey 2 years ago. And I can't get it out of my head because it's that strong. And when it's that strong, nothing is going to stop me. Am I going to have a setback here and there? Absolutely. Everybody has setbacks. Life throws us roadblocks constantly. The difference is, what are we going to do with that? Are we going to let it crush us? Are we going to let it stop us? Or are we going to get back up and are we going to keep moving? And when you have that vision and you have that emotional connection, you're going to get back up and start moving. So I hope that this makes sense, and I hope that this helps you out a little bit. And again, message me and I'll help you find that vision and break it down a little bit more.